My child, I have something to tell you today, something that has been hidden for far too long, something your sister has carried quietly in her heart. You may not understand why she did it, why she kept it from you, but the time has come for you to know the truth about your birth. Sit with me for a moment. Take a deep breath. I need you to listen carefully, not just with your ears, but with your soul. From the very beginning, there was a choice made for you, a choice that shaped the path of your life before you even drew your first breath. Your arrival into this world was never ordinary, my child. There were circumstances, hidden circumstances, that even those closest to you were unaware of. Your sister, she knows what happened, what was whispered behind closed doors, what was never meant for anyone else to hear. But now, it's time. You are ready. I want you to imagine, for a moment, a small room. The walls are quiet, the air thick with tension, and in that room, a decision was made. Your mother, your sister, maybe even someone else you think you know well, they stood at a crossroads, unsure, afraid, and yet determined. They acted out of love, fear, or necessity. I cannot tell you yet which, but the truth is waiting. And the truth, my child, is powerful. It will change the way you see your life, your family, even yourself. You might be asking yourself, why now? Why tell me this now? The answer is simple and yet complicated. Because time moves swiftly, and secrets have weight. Carrying them silently can bend the heart, distort the mind. Your sister may have thought she was protecting you, that keeping this from your knowledge would shield you from pain. But my child, true protection lies in truth. And so, here I am, speaking to you, urging you to open your heart. I know what you are feeling. You might feel confusion, maybe even anger. You might think, how could she keep something so important from me? And those feelings are valid. A secret about your very beginning, your very existence, is not a small matter. But before you judge her, pause. Think of all the reasons a person might hide a truth. Think of the love, the fear, the chaos of choices made under pressure. The story of your birth is not just a story about you. It is a story about her, about your family, about the tangled web of life itself. Now, I want you to picture the first time you realized there was something different about yourself. A moment, maybe small, maybe fleeting, when you felt that invisible thread pulling at you, whispering that you were not fully told the story. That's the thread of this secret. And today, you are going to follow it to its source. Your sister has known this secret for years. She has carried it quietly, watching you grow, waiting for the right moment, hoping you would be strong enough to hear it. And my child, that moment is now. She fears your reaction, she fears the questions that will come, and she fears that knowing the truth may change everything. But the truth has a way of rising, whether we are ready or not. And I tell you, my child, you were born ready. Do you feel your heartbeat? I want you to feel it, steady, alive, pulsing with the rhythm of your own story. Each beat carries a piece of the past, a piece of what was hidden from you. And with each beat, you are closer to understanding. Closer to knowing what was kept from you, not out of malice, but out of necessity. I can hear you thinking about asking her directly, confronting her. That is natural, my child. But I advise patience. Let the story unfold in layers. Let the first pieces settle in your heart before you seek more. Secrets like these, when revealed too quickly, can shatter more than they mend. So take it slowly. Breathe. Let your mind open. Let your heart listen. And as you sit here with me, I want you to do something small for me. Comment below, just a single word, something you feel right now. Is it fear? Curiosity? Confusion? Don't overthink it. Just let the emotion flow. This is part of facing the truth, acknowledging what you feel. Now, my child, imagine your sister, standing across a room, eyes filled with something she can't speak aloud. She wants to tell you, but the fear is heavy in her chest. Every time she opens her mouth, the words choke her, and she closes it again. That fear is not weakness. It is love, misplaced, protective, but love nonetheless. And you, my child, must approach her gently. You must approach her with understanding, not anger, for the path she walked to keep this secret was not easy. The secret itself, what it contains, is not just about the moment of your birth. It is about the circumstances surrounding it, the choices made by those who loved you before you even knew the world. There are faces, there are whispers, there are decisions that shaped your very first breath. And these decisions, these moments, ripple through your life in ways you may never have imagined. That ripple is what you are about to uncover. I will guide you through this, step by step, but first, you must commit to listening without interruption, without judgment, without anger. My child, take this promise now, in your heart, to receive this story as it is, and then, only then, you will begin to understand. Before I continue, I ask you again, comment, if you feel comfortable. Share a word that describes your current feeling. Just one word. 1. This is not about replying to me, it is about acknowledging your own readiness. And so, my child, as we move forward, remember, secrets have power, yes, but the power lies not in hiding, but in knowing. And you, my child, are about to know more than you ever have before. The story of your birth is about to unfold, and it begins with a choice, a moment, and a sister who held back more than you could imagine. My child, I see the questions forming in your mind. You are trying to imagine what kind of secret could be kept from you, something so close, so vital, that your sister could carry it in silence for all these years. I know your mind may race. You may feel your chest tighten, your thoughts spinning in circles. Hold on to that feeling, my child. Let it settle. It is part of the awakening. Your sister is not a villain. She is not someone who would betray your trust intentionally. She acted out of a mixture of fear, love, and uncertainty. And sometimes, my child, the ones who love us the most are also the ones who carry the heaviest burdens in silence. That burden, in her case, was the secret of your birth. The truth of where you come from, of the circumstances that brought you into this world, was weighed down by choices she made, choices that were not hers alone. I want you to picture her, again, standing at a threshold she never wanted to cross. The words are trembling in her mouth, words that could change everything. Words that could shift the balance of your understanding, your perception of family, your perception of yourself. And yet, she holds back. Each time she thinks of telling you, doubt creeps in. What if the truth hurts you? What if you cannot forgive? What if everything we built together collapses under the weight of reality? My child, do not be afraid. You were not born to fear the truth. You were born to face it, to hold it, to grow from it. And as you listen now, imagine the first tiny pieces of the story falling into place. It begins with a simple act, a decision made quietly, almost unnoticed, but one that set the entire course of your life in motion. This act, my child, was meant to protect you, to shield you from danger, to ensure your survival. But survival comes with consequences. And those consequences, they echo through every moment of your life that you think is ordinary. You may be wondering, why didn't anyone tell me sooner? The answer is not simple, my child. Some truths are like seeds. If planted too early, they may not grow the way they were meant to. If revealed too late, they may strike with the force of a storm. Your sister chose timing carefully, though she may not have realized that every passing year made the revelation heavier, more urgent, more unavoidable. My child, lean in a little closer. Feel the weight of this moment. Feel it pressing gently, insistently, because what you are about to learn is not just about the past. It is about the present. It is about how you see yourself and how you move forward from this point. There is someone, my child, someone who was present at your birth, whose actions shaped the very first moments of your life. They are not who you expect. They are not who the world told you to trust blindly. Your sister saw them, understood their influence, and knew that the truth, if revealed at the wrong time, could fracture your trust in ways you might never repair. But my child, the truth has a way of finding the light. It cannot be contained forever. And just as the sun rises without asking permission, the knowledge you are about to receive will rise within you, illuminating corners of your life that have always felt shadowed, even if you could not name why. You might feel an urge to stop, to push away, to tell yourself this is too much, too soon. My child, do not. Sit with me. Breathe. Let the story sink in. Because the secret is not just about what was done, but why it was done. The motivation behind the choice is what matters most. And understanding the why will help you forgive, if forgiveness is needed, and accept, if acceptance is the only way forward. Now, before I go deeper, I want you to pause for a moment and comment. Just one small thought. Are you ready? Are you curious? Or are you nervous? One word. Let it be your acknowledgement of where you are right now, because the next part of this story will bring clarity and tension, and I want you fully present. The moment your birth became a secret, it was woven into the actions of many. Every decision your sister made afterward, every word unspoken, every glance avoided, all of it was connected to this single truth. You see, my child, sometimes the things that appear small are actually monumental. This secret, though hidden, shaped your childhood, your relationship with your family, and even your understanding of yourself. And here is where it becomes difficult, my child, where the heart tightens and questions flood the mind. Your sister's silence was not without reason, but it was not without consequence either. In protecting you, she also shaped your perception of love, of loyalty, of trust. And now, as you hear these words, you may realize that what you thought was ordinary was anything but. But do not fear, my child. I will guide you through the twists and turns. I will speak each word with care, because you need to feel safe while you confront what was hidden from you. The truth, though powerful, should never break you. It should liberate you. It should give you the key to understanding not just your past, but the choices you will make from this moment onward. There is a moment coming, my child, a moment when your sister will reveal more than she ever intended, and when you hear it, you will understand the depth of her love, the weight of her choices, and the complexity of the world she tried to shield you from. And when that moment comes, you must be ready to listen. Truly listen. Without interrupting, without judging. Take another deep breath, my child. Let the truth settle gently in your heart. Feel the anticipation, the tension, the curiosity. Let it move through you, because the secret, the hidden truth of your birth, is almost ready to be fully revealed. And when it is, you will see your sister in a way you never have before, fearful, loving, human, carrying the weight of decisions she never wanted to make alone. My child, the story continues. But now, as you feel the pull of what is coming, take a moment to comment again. One word. How are you feeling as we move closer to the truth? One word is enough. This is your moment, your acknowledgement, your preparation. Because soon, my child, the silence will break, and the story of your birth, the secret your sister has carried for so long, will unfold. And when it does, you will understand everything. My child, now listen carefully. What I am about to tell you is not easy, but it is necessary. Your sister has carried this secret because she feared it would hurt you. She feared it might change how you see her, how you see your family, how you see yourself. But the truth, my child, cannot remain hidden forever. The time has come for you to know it. You were not born in ordinary circumstances. Your birth, the very moment you entered this world, was surrounded by choices that were not made lightly. Decisions that had consequences for everyone, and yet, were made with your safety and well-being in mind. My child, your arrival into this world was not a coincidence. There was intention, careful planning, and even sacrifice involved. I need you to picture your sister again, standing before a door she has been afraid to open. Behind it lies the truth, painful, confusing, yet profoundly important. She has rehearsed these words in her mind countless times. She has imagined your reaction. She has hoped you would understand, but feared you might not. Now, she finally feels the pull to let go of the silence. And you, my child, are the one she has trusted to hear the story in its entirety. You may have noticed little things over the years, moments when your sister seemed distant, or protective, or unusually cautious. Maybe you wondered why she reacted a certain way, why she insisted on keeping certain parts of your life private. My child, those moments were connected to this secret. Every protective gesture, every whispered warning, every hesitation was her way of shielding you from the truth she could not yet reveal. And the truth, my child, is this: the circumstances of your birth were complicated, and someone your sister trusted, made a choice that affected the very beginning of your life. They made a choice that could have gone one way or another. And that choice determined the safety, the love, and even the survival of a life that was only just beginning. You may feel a knot in your chest, my child. That is natural. The weight of knowing such a truth is heavy. It is meant to be. It is meant to remind you that life is fragile, that love is sometimes tested in ways we cannot understand, and that those who care for us most often make choices we cannot fully see. My child, imagine yourself standing beside your sister now, looking into her eyes. See the fear, the love, the guilt, and the hope that all exist there at once. She wants you to know that everything she did, every moment she held back, every silence she kept, was because she loved you and wanted to protect you from harm. And while that protection came with secrets, it was never meant to hurt you. Now, I must ask you something. Pause for a moment and comment with one word: ready, nervous, or curious. This is your acknowledgement that you are stepping fully into the story, preparing to hear the truth without turning away. One word is all it takes, my child. The secret involves someone who was present at your birth, whose actions were pivotal. They made a choice that few would understand, but that choice set your life on the path it follows today. And your sister, she saw everything. She understood the gravity of that moment, and she knew that revealing it too soon might break your trust entirely. But my child, now you are ready. You were born under circumstances that were unusual, but necessary. There was an intervention, someone who acted, someone who protected, someone who made sure that your life would continue safely. And because of that intervention, you are here today. You are alive, and you have grown, even though the full story has been kept from you. This secret, my child, is not about blame. It is about truth. It is about understanding that life is not always simple, that the people who love us sometimes make difficult choices to protect us, even when those choices involve silence. Your sister kept this secret because she knew it was her responsibility to shield you until you were strong enough to hear it. And now, my child, imagine the relief, the weight lifting, the pieces of a puzzle falling into place. Imagine finally understanding why certain moments felt charged, why certain words were left unsaid, why certain glances lingered just a little too long. All of these things connect to this secret. They are pieces of a story you were always meant to know. Take a deep breath now, my child. Feel the tension leaving your body, the awareness of truth settling into your mind. The story is not finished yet. There are details, nuances, and emotions your sister has been holding back. And when you hear them, you will understand not only the beginning of your life, but also the depth of her love for you. Before I continue, I want you to comment again. One word: understanding, relieved, or shocked. Do not overthink it. Let it be what comes naturally. Your acknowledgement is part of facing the truth, part of stepping fully into the story. My child, now comes the most important part. The decision made on the day of your birth involved risks that could have changed everything. And your sister, she witnessed it all. She carried that knowledge quietly, knowing that if the truth came too soon, it might destroy not only your trust but the foundation of your family. But she also knew that the truth, eventually, must be told. And today, that moment is here. The secret, my child, involves someone acting on your behalf, someone ensuring your safety, someone making a choice that would affect your very existence. And because of that choice, because of that courage, because of that love, you were able to live, to grow, to become the person you are today. So, my child, hold on to that thought. Hold on to the awareness that you are the product of love, of sacrifice, of decisions made with your life in mind. And as you feel this, prepare yourself, because the final pieces of the story, the exact truth, the final revelation, are coming next. My child, now the moment has arrived. The truth that your sister has held close, the truth that has shaped the course of your life without you even knowing it, is about to be revealed. Listen carefully, and feel every word. This is not just a story of the past, it is the story of who you are, of why you exist, and of the love and sacrifice that brought you here. Your birth was not ordinary. From the very first moment, there were forces at work, decisions being made that few could comprehend. There was a choice, one that your sister witnessed and understood, one that determined the very course of your life. And now, my child, you are ready to know it. The truth is this: the circumstances surrounding your birth were complicated because someone in your family, someone your sister trusted deeply, made a decision that they believed was necessary to protect you. They took action that was difficult, that was risky, and that had consequences no one could foresee at the time. And because of that decision, your life began in a way that was carefully guarded from harm. Your sister saw it all, my child. She saw the fear, the hesitation, the danger. She saw the choices being made to ensure that you would survive, that you would thrive, that you would be loved even in moments when the world seemed uncertain. And she chose to keep it a secret, not out of cruelty, but out of love. She knew that revealing the truth too soon could hurt you, could confuse you, could make you question the very foundation of your life. And now, my child, you must understand something vital. This secret is not about betrayal. It is about protection. It is about love expressed in the only way it could be at that time. Your sister did not want to hide this from you forever, but she also knew that timing was everything. And today, that timing has come. The choice that was made involved risk to your safety, risk to your future, risk to the stability of your family. But it was a risk worth taking, because someone loved you more than they feared the consequences. That love, my child, was the force that guided the actions that brought you safely into this world. And your sister, watching from the side, held the knowledge, carried the weight, and waited for the right moment to let you know. You might be feeling a mix of emotions right now: shock, confusion, relief, maybe even anger. All of those feelings are valid, my child. You have every right to feel them. But I want you to understand that this truth does not diminish your sister's love for you. It does not diminish the care that has always surrounded you. It does not diminish the beauty of your life. Before I continue, my child, I want you to pause and comment. One word: ready, shocked, or relieved. Let it be your acknowledgement of this moment. One word. That's all it takes. Now, my child, hear this clearly. The secret of your birth is not just about survival, it is about destiny. The choices made for you ensured that you would be here, that you would grow, that you would experience life fully. And as you process this, remember that love, even when expressed through secrecy, is still love. Protection, even when it feels like withholding, is still care. Your sister's fear of telling you was not because she doubted your strength. It was because she knew the truth carried weight, and weight can break hearts if it is dropped suddenly. But you, my child, have proven yourself ready. You have grown, you have endured, and you are strong enough to hold this truth in your heart. This is the moment where understanding and compassion meet. This is the moment where you see your sister not just as a sibling, but as a protector, a guardian, someone who carried the burden of truth for your sake. And in understanding her, you will also understand yourself, your resilience, your courage, your capacity to love and forgive. Take a deep breath now, my child. Let the truth settle into your heart. Let it wash over you, not like a storm, but like sunlight breaking through clouds. You are not alone in this story. You were never alone. Every action, every choice, every silent moment was made with your life and your well-being at the center. And soon, my child, as you continue to process this, you will feel a sense of clarity. You will understand why certain events unfolded as they did, why certain people acted the way they did, and why your life, despite its challenges, has been guided by love and protection from the very beginning. Before we move to the final part, my child, comment once more. One word: clarity, love, or forgiveness. Let it be your acknowledgement of the understanding you are gaining now. One word: my child. Just one. Remember this: the secret of your birth was never meant to hurt you. It was never meant to confuse you. It was never meant to make you question the love surrounding you. It was a story of protection, courage, and sacrifice. And now that you know it, you can carry it with your heart wide open, knowing the depth of the love that has always been there, even in silence. My child, the final part of this journey will guide you to fully embrace this truth, to release the weight of years spent wondering, and to step forward with understanding, compassion, and peace. The story of your birth is now fully revealed, and you are ready to hold it in your heart.